Now we shall make a raspberry mousse. For this, we'll need raspberry puree, the whipping cream that we will certainly whip, milk, sugar, gelatin mass, and egg yolks. First of all, this recipe starts with reducing the raspberry puree. Reduce the puree by 50%. The point of reduction is to double the intensity of raspberry flavor and the color. We just put raspberry puree that will be reduced by 50% in a large cooking pot like this. So just put the raspberry puree in the pot. The raspberry puree is now reduced by 50%. The puree became very thick, the color is really intense, and at this very moment the raspberry reduction is ready. Transfer the puree to the bowl and put it aside. As you can see, I used a very large pot to accelerate and simplify the evaporation of the puree. Look, the resulting puree is very thick. It's almost like a coulis. The raspberry flavor is so intense and it contains very little sugar. This is exactly what we need. In general, I use this technique for all my fruit-based mousses, so that the fruit base turns out to be really concentrated in flavor. Okay, here is my reduced raspberry puree. Now we shall proceed to making the crème anglaise, which is the base of this mousse. To make this crème anglaise, we take milk, sugar, gelatin mass, and egg yolks. Pour the milk in the saucepan. Then add sugar and yolks. Here it goes. We have to bring this mixture to 82 to 83 degrees Celsius, or 180 to 181 degrees Fahrenheit, as if we were cooking a traditional custard. Now my crème anglaise is at 78 degrees Celsius, or 172 degrees Fahrenheit. Please mind that when the cream has almost arrived to the final temperature, I reduce the heat to the minimum to avoid overcooking. Be vigilant when cooking your crème anglaise. Now it's at 82 degrees Celsius, or 179.6 degrees Fahrenheit. And we stop at 82.6 degrees Celsius, or 180.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove the saucepan from the heat. To seize the cooking process, we mix the gelatin mass into the cream immediately. Once the gelatin is dissolved and well combined with the crème anglaise, you can transfer it to a clean bowl like this. Look what a gorgeous texture crème anglaise has. The cooking is perfect. Our crème anglaise is ready. The reduced raspberry puree that we have just prepared is to be mixed with the crème anglaise. When the base of the mousse is at 25 degrees Celsius, or 77 degrees Fahrenheit, we can mix it with the whipped cream. The puree is very thick. Okay, now we shall proceed to make the raspberry mousse. My whipping cream is at 3 to 4 degrees Celsius or 37 to 39 degrees Fahrenheit from the fridge. Whip the cream in the mixer bowl. The whipped cream is now ready. I want you to look at the texture. Our raspberry base is at 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. The whipped cream is to be incorporated in 2 steps. That's why I add some whipped cream first. This much. With this cream, we loosen the raspberry base. just like this. Now we shall finish. The rest of the cream is to be mixed in with a silicone spatula. As you can see, the mixture is now ready. It is very smooth, homogeneous, and airy. It's neither thick nor runny, just perfect. Our raspberry mousse is ready. Look what a beautiful texture.